like I was rewarded, y'all, for self-indulging a bit. I didn't think I would have the time. And even more cool, I reshuffled these decks after. Was that my hair? No. I reshuffled these decks after. I don't be thinking I'm vain, y'all, but I kind of am. And if that rubs y'all, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I don't like you to be bothered. Here we have Eros at the bottom, right? I reshuffled these for that specifically. I didn't want the same bottoms, but Azrael, if you didn't watch, because you're not a Sagittarius, you don't have Sagittarius placements, you beefing with the Sagittarius. In Sagittarius, Pluto was the bottom card. Pardon me. And their top card, their leading card, was Azrael. And I was like, ooh, that. Pardon me. Lord, that is definitely Halloween energy. And I am feeling it. And I'm loving it, y'all. I woke up hyped this morning. And it was such a beautiful... I left a post. It was a beautiful, crisp morning. The sky was like partially cloudy, but looked clear at the same time. It was chilly, but it felt good. Like, I don't know. Sober. And I wanna feel something again. Won't you help me sober up? And the cardigans. And I swear to God, I saw this meme that had the words, it was pretty dark, and it had the words love and fool in it. It was a mortician cleaning up a body. This is very Halloween as well. A mortician cleaning up a body, and it said, my mother said I was a fool, but I love to do blah, 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 and now I'm making so many dollars an hour, and I immediately thought, do, 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 do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought to stick with another man, a man who surely deserves me, but I think you do. So I cry and I pray and I beg, love me, say that you love me. Oh. Please no, I've felt those feels, but even when I was in the midst of those feels, if I hear a song like that that dramatizes it, it kind of pulls me up out of the feeling. It's kind of hilarious. Like, look at you, bitch. I can't believe I didn't tell Sagittarius that I made another Sagittarius rising mad at me because, ooh, this song came to me too. A Flavor House Atlantic. And the video is of a zombie invasion. Kid Cudi. I'm on the pursuit of happiness and I know. But also King Wizard. I can't describe whether life's a lie. I push the lames aside. They'll learn. But the Cardigans and Titanic were at the bottom. And that definitely feels like love. So we might... Oh... The Pebble and the Penguin. Underneath that is On a Pale Horse. More Halloween energy. Spirit's coming through for me. Spirit is going ahead and letting me know, look, I don't have a beef with Halloween. I'm sure everybody's doing on Halloween is not cool with Spirit, but just Halloween in general. I think we're allowed to participate. I think my baby is lamenting over a game. I heard sounds. It sounded like distress, but this is that's my... Nah, he's just making noises. Okay, all right. Let's find out. Ooh, and then when I shuffle these, time, teach, deception. Perseus is at the bottom of this, and I just watched a documentary on Hermes, the god, yesterday, and found out that Perseus and Hermes are very tied in antiquity and like pottery that records the stories. Light seers. What does it mean, dearest Holy Spirit? Five of Cups, Justice. Six of Swords, the Fool. This is kind of similar to what came out in Sag reading. When I was telling the story. Well, I am not necessarily cruel. I don't necessarily have a cruel heart. I'm really just a fool at heart. Just a child at heart. And deep things. Deep things, shallow things, all things. There's a measure of the absurd in all things, and I can sniff it out, and it's funny to me. But another Sag Rising did not agree that it was okay to ha-ha react something that has sad connotation. That it was disrespectful, in fact. And I was like, damn, why's it gotta be all that, you know? The Fool, the Hermit. Six of Cups. This is the vibes I was getting. Everybody's falling in love right now. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. Underneath Justice, Six of Swords. Five of Swords. Ooh. I definitely got that Love on the Brain song. I mean, what could be a clear depiction of love on the brain? You might have a secret admirer. That was the Six of Pentacles that flashed. Four of Swords. King of Wands. Seven of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles. I think somebody is espying you. Ooh. That's a conjunction of aces. This is the first time that word ever came to me in relation to this. Are you feeling passionate about somebody? Because I have a feeling that if you have a secret crush on somebody and you've actually kept it secret and it's not obvious, that somebody might have a secret crush on you back. Cute. And there's like passion and the potential for that stability. But nobody knows it. And that's what I get from the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles being separated by the moon. I got the urge to ask you, is he sexy? Because that is what I get from the King of Wands and Venus in Scorpio, which is the Seven of Cups. When I was sitting here looking confused, it's because I'm trying to remember what Five of Swords is. I know it's Aquarius. Seven is Moon in Aquarius. 6, is it Mercury in Aquarius? It's Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius? I think it is. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Maybe one of you guys has experienced a heartbreak. Maybe one or both of you, unbeknownst to either of you perhaps, are celibate, abstinent, virginal. The Tower. To be super really real, this might not be not a brand new thing for everybody. This might be a returner. What Steve's Love Tarot calls the runner. And then the King of Wands he always refers to as the Burger King. The one that wants to have it their way. The one that pretends that everything is fine without you. Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. Clarify. Thank you. I couldn't even get it out my mouth. Nice. Nice, y'all. As clarifying cards for some cards that look tumultuous. They're like this. You know you're just my type. Trying to figure out what order they come in. I know these are the cards. The Sun. Ooh, and over the Moon. Ten of Cups. Over this Hermit, Five of Swords, King of Wands, the Chariot. Over this Page of Swords, under the Sun. Maybe for some of you, your admirer is not secret. You know that they're there. They might not know you know. If I get the High Priestess out, I'm going to know that yes, you know. Ooh, that's the Empress. That's great as well. Yep. Five of Wands. I believe that's Mars and Leo. And the Empress over the Death for Birth card. And the Lovers. Huh. Yo. The Magician. Three of Swords. Nine of Cups. Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Don't shuffle. What's it? Four of Pentacles. And Judgment. And the King of Cups. Lord. Let me show you. 3, 4, Judgment. The King and Queen of Cups. the Queen of Wands. Ooh, the Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Queen, ugh, Queen of Wands. I feel like you're getting a lot of appreciation. You done did the damn thing. I don't know what you did, but you did it. I don't know what you're giving, but it's giving. So now I'm here and it's been so long. Two strangers in the bright lights. That's upside down. My whole deck's upside down. So this Ten of Cups is in the upright. The most love. Twice. So if you aren't reconsidering someone, you might want to reconsider reconsidering. What? It looked like my deck was upside down. And it looked like it so completely that I feel like it was. Here, the Five of Wands is in the reverse. I think maybe somebody is willing to do quite a lot to compromise with you. Look, that's the truth. And I wouldn't say to take any missed opportunities if you don't feel secure in the growth that you've done. I wouldn't even say that you should let anybody give you lip service if them speaking to you disrupts your spirit. Four of Cups and Nine of Swords was at the bottom. But I think somebody wants to come out of conflict. This could even be family. You know, family, friends. You might have, somebody who really does love you might have had an argument. Maybe that was a Seven of Swords. Maybe somebody told you they could do something and they couldn't, and let you down, hurt your feelings. Three of Swords. But they're really sorry. Like, they're really apologetic. Oh. And for some reason, you know, thinking about friendship and shit, this Two of Cups comes out. I feel like, you know, that's your real goon. You know, they got you in their heart. Whatever they did or didn't do had more to do with how they felt about themselves than how they felt about you. Because they got real pure love for you. Good, I got so high. Now I'm here and it's been so long. Two strangers in the bright lights. Ooh. First came the Page of Wands. The Herald of Good News. After this pure love energy, which began with the Ten of Cups, and there's a two in here. And here we have nostalgia, looking back in the past, which is here, it came first behind this Hermit. Seems like the parties involved have gone to their separate corners, and there has been grieving, sadness, despair even involved. That was the Sun. Never heard this before, but I like it. Knight of Wands. Somebody is wanting to ride in swiftly. Is that the... Ooh, Runaway. One Republic. I should have known. Is the Knight of Wands swept off the feet? Injury. The Lovers. And this, for me, is the lovers. This is that romantic love, romantic committed lifetime love. The moon. That love that nobody sees. It's not expressed yet. Maybe even folks are scared. I'm going to leave that right there. Especially because it feels right. Because it's the lovers and then Cancer, right? Yeah. Gemini Cancer, I should say. I'm going to take a couple of cards from here. King of Wands was again at the bottom. Holy Spirit, what's the highlight? Is there something that everyone watching can take? Take your time to think before you act. Restless, energetic, talkative, eager, curious. And this came out, this Page of Swords over the Page of Cups and Page of Wands. There might be blending of families, or somebody desires to blend families. There might be 3 children involved between you. The Magician. You can make your imagination real. And I didn't plan to put that down over the 6 of Cups, but I feel like somebody is, foster the people. Imagination. That song comes to mind. Creative power, skill, adaptation, originality, self-confidence. 3 of Pentacles again. Cooperation, gain. Teamwork, creativity, realization, common goals, influence. And the 3 of Pentacles is over here. On top of this, somebody wants to work with you and you're thinking about keeping all your goods to yourself. But here's the 10 of Cups out for the 3rd time in a row in this reading. Pardon me. That was the Sun, which flashed. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1. I didn't do that on purpose. Start back at 1. Aww. 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just want to be with you. 3, girl is plain to see that you're the only one for me. Aww. 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. What? You love me broken like me. Maybe that makes me a fool. I like that you're lonely like me. I could be lonely with you. Use the dynamic energy of a leader. 7 of in reverse. And while it says in reverse, desire, lust, vanity, wrath, temptation, distraction, and disarray, which are all things you should keep in mind when this person comes through, but not with paranoia, and to avoid negatively manifesting, not in fear, because personally what I get intuitively is the daydreams, illusions, the loss of control, the escapism, and promises unfulfilled. Didn't I mention that? I did. That somebody had made a promise to you based. I think they wanted to make it true, but they didn't. They fell short and didn't give you fair warning and hurt you. Failure to give of oneself, lack of sacrifice, indecision, frustrated action. And I think it comes more in the frustrated action. That you're broken like me. Maybe that makes me a fool. I like that you're lonely like me. I could be lonely with you. 2 of Wands, believe in your personal power. Justice has already come out after this 5 of Cups. Boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, first steps. I think somebody is bringing you the first steps of giving you justice and making right what they fucked up. And as I said before, and I think that's it, because there was nothing that made me look there, nothing that made me look there, Maybe that makes me a fool. I think you walked away from somebody. You got your justice. You put down a burden because there's a 10 of wands. Page of cups. Almost, baby. Knight of cups. 6 of wands. 8 of cups. And then in this order, the chariot, which is out here, connected to this empress. 7 of swords. The Hierophant. You're blessed by God after you went through maybe the most, maybe it was just emotionally inconvenient on the surface, because the most emotionally inconvenient things give you the biggest payoffs. And here you are sitting like this, very watery, very intuitive, ain't nobody fucking with it, kind, good-natured, compassionate, calm. An embodiment of a whole lot of love. Don't give yourself analysis paralysis is what I'm getting. Freedom. And it fell right, and it nudged Knight of Wands. I think somebody is freeing themselves from a negative viewpoint. And maybe they're taking down and that altar that they had to all the things that wounded them. You know, when you are like really bitter, when you're really bitter and angry, you can make yourself a shrine of all the things that you hate, all the things that annoy you, all the things that wounded you, all the people who didn't give you your credit, all the people who devalued you. And it's like it becomes this monument to the pain in your life, and you will become bitter and resentful as fuck. And it'll distort your feminine and your masculine, whichever it is that you lean on the most. And it's a kind of self-deceit. Because basically what you're telling yourself is that life isn't worth being in the present, in the here and now. That there's nothing going on here and now for you to be grateful for. And that what you can expect is more of the same. Poked out. I feel like you can expect a message incoming. And here is the hunt. I promise I didn't forget you, okay? I love you. No, not there, you're not. Because I'm not done yet. Because I'm speaking to adults as an adult. Thank you. Well, that's my love. Beauty. And at the top of the reading, Perseus, I showed you. And I felt the need to do that. If you stay in the present and you stay gracious for what you have, you'll be able to unburden yourself easier. And I get that that is what this other person is doing. Whoop, didn't drop it. I think they're responding rather than reacting to the pain. I saw conform. Maybe they're willing to conform a little bit more to what you got going on. And they're wanting to come in and renew things with you. That was Cancer. And it says distract, but I got the moon and femininity. This obstacle flipped in reverse. Obstacles are being moved out of the way. And I think they are removing their, we'll say, chakra blockages. And to be gracious to my child, I'm going to get one last card, unless several come out together. they gonna love me for my ambition. That's what I heard. That is also the wolf that hunts the cosmic rabbit. As you saw, Andromeda, Beauty, and Hunt. Canis Venatici came out. But this is a safe kind of ambition that this person has involving you. A kind of ambition that is not seeking to predate. And this person, yeah. They evaluated. They awakened. Damn. Wow. I feel like, because lead is here, right underneath this, but it's two. No, it's not too many. Bravery was underneath this, but fuck it. I'm going to show it all. I just kept going back and back and back. Magic. Magic. People call it magic. I call it the Holy Spirit in action, right? Has led to them seeing abundance all around and wanting it. Maybe not seeing abundance anywhere so much as within you. And catching some of that awakening and evaluating the things that they plotted over and the things that they indulged in vainly. I think in their own environment, they can sense haters and the narcissism that was like feeding on them and bringing the worst things up out of them. And it'd be like that. Like if you're a codependent hanging out with a bunch of narcissists, it doesn't make you a narcissist. You're not going to turn into one, but it will bring the ugly parts out of you while you are struggling to stay attached to them. So I love you. I think this person is breaking free of that. Breaking free of some personal chains. The devil didn't come out once, but death and rebirth did. The sun and the moon did. The moon before the sun in proper order. The Ten of Cups out 3 times. So, stay blessed. If I didn't show you arrows at the bottom, take in this card, the vibration of it, and take that forward with you. So that if you get triggered when this reapproaches, you know what to do with that, okay? I love you. Later.